I am, at long last, presenting a Freddie Francis film on this program. Freddie Francis was most acclaimed as a cinematographer, shooting classic British films such as Time Without Pity, Room at the Top, Never Take Candy from a Stranger, Sons and Lovers, Saturday Night and Sunday Morning, and The Innocents. His directorial career typically consisted of genre films, mostly horror romps, released from 1962 until 1987. Toward the end of his career in the 1980s, he returned to cinematography, most notably photographing The Elephant Man, Dune, and The Straight Story for David Lynch. Anyway, today we will discuss the 1965 Freddie Francis feature, The Skull. The Skull was an Amicus Films production. Amicus Productions existed from 1962 until 1977 and could be considered reminiscent of Hammer Studios productions. Like with Hammer, I happen to enjoy much of what Amicus released during its existence. The Skull is adapted from Robert Bloch's short story, The Skull of the Marquis de Sade. The narrative concerns exactly that. Peter Cushing portrays an avid collector of occult artifacts, and naturally he wants that skull. Initially a rival collector portrayed by Christopher Lee wins the skull at an auction. A thief steals it from Lee's character and offers it to Cushing's. Strangely, Lee is glad to be rid of the skull. Doom befalls all who come across this skull. Can the same be said of its eponymous film? This is a fairly basic 1960s British horror encounter. Its slow pace and modesty might appeal to some, although it isn't as though this film is a brilliant manifestation of mood or atmosphere either. It is fun to watch for anyone who likes Amicus or horror or Hammer horror films, but it probably wouldn't necessarily be to anyone whom these things does not appeal to. Not one of the very best Freddie Francis features, but satisfying enough in my opinion. Take it or leave it. You know what you'll think of it, I'm sure.